Tonight is not just another night. It may look the same. The room may feel quiet. The world outside may be asleep. But something different is about to happen inside you. You are not here to study in the traditional way. You are not here to struggle, memorize, or feel pressure. You are here to allow it. To allow your mind to listen. To allow your fear to slowly disappear. To allow English to enter your life in a calm, natural way. Somewhere in this moment, there is a learner who almost gave up. Maybe they felt too slow. Maybe they felt embarrassed speaking. Maybe they believed English was not for them. But tonight, that story changes. Because learning does not always happen when you force it. Sometimes it happens when you are still, when you are quiet, when you simply listen. So as your body begins to relax and your breathing becomes slower, let these words stay with you. You are not behind. You are not late. You are beginning right now. Lesson 1. In the beginning, every journey feels uncertain. There is no clear path, no guarantee, just a quiet decision to try. Imagine a young learner sitting on the edge of their bed, looking at their phone, listening to English, but not fully understanding. There is curiosity, but also doubt. That learner wonders, can I really do this? Tonight, that question begins to change. The first sentence you hear is simple, but powerful. I am here. This sentence is not just about location. It is about presence. It means you have shown up. It means you are no longer avoiding the challenge. Repeat it slowly in your mind. I am here. Feel how steady it is. No pressure, no complexity, just existence. Now continue. I am learning. This sentence adds movement. You are not stuck. You are not failing. You are in progress. Even if you don't understand everything yet, your brain is listening. It is building connections quietly, without stress. This is how real learning begins. Not with perfection, but with presence and patience. Lesson 2. As your body relaxes deeper into the night, your mind becomes more open to new patterns. Language is not just about words. It is about connection. Think about the first time you wanted to speak to someone in English, but felt unsure. Maybe your heart beats faster. Maybe you stayed silent. That silence had a reason. But tonight, we gently replaced it with sound. The word is simple. Hello. Say it slowly in your mind. Hello. This word is small, but it carries the power to begin something. A conversation, a friendship, a new opportunity. Now extend it. Hello. How are you? This is not just a sentence. It is an invitation. It shows care. It opens space for response. Imagine yourself walking into a place, maybe a school hallway, a small store, or a workplace. You don't feel as invisible anymore. You say, hello, and suddenly, you exist in that space. Now hear the response. I am fine. Repeat it quietly. I am fine. These words may feel basic, but they are your first bridge into real communication. Lesson 3. Learning happens best when the mind is calm. Right now, as your breathing slows and your thoughts soften, your brain is in a powerful state. It is absorbing without resistance. This is where understanding begins to grow. Now listen to this sentence. I understand. Say it slowly in your mind. I understand. This sentence represents clarity. It represents a moment when confusion becomes meaning. But learning also requires honesty. So now listen to this. I don't understand. Repeat it. I don't understand. There is strength in saying this. It means you are aware. It means you are not pretending. And most importantly, it means you are ready to learn more. Imagine a learner sitting in a classroom, hearing English all around them. At first, everything feels fast and unclear. But slowly, word by word, something starts to make sense. That is how progress feels. Quiet, gradual, real. And tonight, your mind is beginning to experience that change. Lesson 4. Morning will come again, just like it always does. But something inside you will be slightly different. Before that moment arrives, let's step into a simple scene. Imagine walking into a small cafe in an American town. The door opens softly, and you see someone behind the counter. There is a moment of hesitation, but this time you speak. Good morning. Repeat it slowly. Good morning. Feel the calm tone of this phrase. It is polite. It is natural. It is welcoming. Now continue. Good morning. How are you? This sentence connects you to another person. It shows confidence, not loud confidence, but quiet, steady confidence. Now listen to the response. I'm good, thank you. Repeat it. I'm good, thank you. These exchanges may seem simple, but they are part of everyday life. And now, you are stepping into that life, one sentence at a time. Lesson 5. There is something powerful about the smallest words in a language. Words that are easy to forget, but impossible to live without. These words shape how people feel when they speak to you. Now listen carefully. Please. Say it gently. Please. This word softens everything. It shows respect. It turns a request into a connection. Now listen to another. Thank you. Repeat it slowly. Thank you. This word carries gratitude. It shows appreciation. It builds positive relationships. Imagine someone helping you. Maybe they explain something. Maybe they give directions. You respond with, thank you. And suddenly, there is warmth in that moment. Now combine them. Please help me. Thank you. These are not just phrases. They are tools. They help you move through the world with confidence and kindness. And as you continue listening tonight, these small words are becoming part of you. Quietly, naturally, permanently. Lesson 6. As the night continues and your body begins to sink deeper into rest, your mind enters a quiet state where learning feels effortless. This is where language starts to feel less like a subject and more like a natural part of your thinking. Imagine yourself at the beginning of a new day. You wake up slowly, not rushed, not stressed. There is a calm awareness in your mind. Now listen to this simple sentence. I wake up. Repeat it gently in your thoughts. I wake up. This sentence describes a daily action, something you do every single day. Now continue. I eat breakfast. Feel how real this is. These are not difficult words. These are your life, your routine, your story. Now take one more step. I go to school, or I go to work. You are now forming your daily life in English. You are no longer separate from the language. You are living inside it. And as your mind absorbs these patterns tonight, tomorrow will feel just a little more familiar. Lesson 7. There is a quiet voice inside many learners. A voice that sometimes says, "This is too hard," or "I can't speak well." That voice can become strong if we listen to it too often. But tonight, we begin to replace that voice with something stronger. Imagine a moment where you hesitate before speaking. You feel unsure. But instead of staying silent, you take a breath and say something simple. I can learn. Repeat it slowly. I can learn. Now say it again, with more certainty. I can learn English. This sentence is not just practice. It is a decision. It is a shift in belief. Your mind listens to what you repeat. And when you repeat something positive, your brain begins to accept it as truth. Over time, this belief becomes your foundation, You don't need to know everything right now. You don't need perfect grammar. You only need to continue. And tonight, by simply listening, you are already proving that you can learn. Lesson 8. As your breathing becomes softer, your mind continues to connect sounds with meaning. Now, imagine meeting someone for the first time. This is a common moment in life. But for a learner, it can feel challenging. You stand in front of someone new and you introduce yourself. My name is... Pause and imagine your own name filling that space. My name is For in Nairangs. This sentence is personal. It is your identity. Now continue. Nice to meet you. Repeat it slowly. Nice to meet you. This phrase creates connection. It shows friendliness. It turns a simple introduction into a positive interaction. Imagine the other person smiling. Imagine yourself feeling just a little more comfortable. This is how confidence grows. Not all at once, but in small, real moments. And tonight, your mind is practicing those moments quietly, preparing you for real conversations. Lesson 9. There are moments when we want to share where we come from, our background, our story, our identity. Language gives us the power to express that. Imagine someone asking you a question. Where are you from? Listen carefully to the rhythm. Where are you from? Now form your answer. I am from... Pause and complete it in your mind. I am from Bandaralvigraus. This is your story, your place, your origin. This sentence is more than information. It is connection. It allows others to understand you better. When you speak this sentence, you are not just learning English. You are bringing your world into the language. And as your mind continues to absorb this tonight, these words will begin to feel natural, like they have always been part of you. Lesson 10. Now your mind is holding many small pieces of language, words, phrases, emotions, and slowly they are beginning to connect. Let's gently bring them together. I am here. I am learning. Hello. How are you? I am fine. My name is... Nice to meet you. These sentences are no longer unfamiliar. They are becoming part of your internal voice. Imagine yourself using them in real life. Walking into a place, greeting someone, introducing yourself. It no longer feels impossible. This is how learning builds. Not in large jumps, but in steady steps. And as you continue listening, your brain is organizing these phrases, storing them, preparing them for use. You may not notice it immediately, but the change is happening. Lesson 11. Now let's move into a moment where you need attention in a polite way. Imagine you are in a public place. There are people around you and you need to speak to someone. You say, "Excuse me." Repeat it slowly. Excuse me. This phrase is gentle but powerful. It allows you to enter a conversation respectfully. Now continue. Excuse me, can you help me? Say it in your mind. Excuse me, can you help me? This sentence opens the door to communication. It removes hesitation. It gives you a way to ask without fear. Imagine someone turning toward you, ready to listen. That moment exists because you spoke. And every time you use a phrase like this, your confidence grows stronger. Lesson 12. There are moments when you feel lost, not just physically, but mentally. You don't understand what is happening around you, but language gives you a way forward. Imagine standing in a new place, unsure where to go. You ask, "Where is this place?" Repeat it slowly. Where is this place? This sentence helps you find direction. Now imagine someone pointing the way, giving simple instructions. Even if you don't understand everything, you begin to feel less lost. Language does that. It reduces confusion. It creates clarity. And as you listen tonight, your brain is preparing you for these real situations. Quietly, gently, naturally. Lesson 13. Now let's return to daily life again. Routine is one of the most powerful ways to learn a language because it repeats every day. Imagine your day step by step. I wake up. I eat breakfast. I go to school. I go to work. These sentences describe your reality. Now say another. I come home. Repeat it slowly. I come home. This is your life in English. Not something distant, but something real. The more you connect language to your daily routine, the easier it becomes to remember. And tonight, your brain is linking these words to your experiences. Lesson 14. Feelings are an important part of communication. Without them, language becomes empty. Now imagine expressing what you like. I like this. Repeat it slowly. I like this. Now the opposite. I don't like this. These sentences allow you to express preference. They allow you to be honest. Imagine choosing something, reacting to something, sharing your opinion. Language is becoming a tool for expression, not just repetition. And that shift is important. Lesson 15. Now your mind is calm, steady, and deeply receptive. This is the perfect moment to reinforce everything you have learned so far. Let's gently bring it together again. I can learn. I understand. I don't understand. Excuse me. Can you help me? Where are you from? I am from. I like this. I don't like this. These are not random phrases. They are the foundation of communication. As you rest, your brain is strengthening these connections. You are building confidence, one quiet moment at a time. And this journey is just beginning. Lesson 17. As your breathing becomes softer, your thoughts become lighter. In this calm state, your brain is building emotional connections with language. This is important because language is not just about words. It is about how those words make people feel. Imagine a small moment. Someone holds the door open for you. Someone gives you directions. Someone helps you when you feel unsure. You respond with a simple phrase. Thank you. Repeat it slowly. Thank you. Now add another layer. Thank you very much. Feel the difference. It becomes warmer, more expressive. Now imagine asking for something. Please. Say it gently. Please. These words create kindness in communication. They soften your voice. They build positive interactions. And as you continue listening tonight, these simple words are becoming natural. You will not need to search for them. They will come to you easily because they are becoming part of your thinking. Lesson 18. Now imagine yourself in a situation where you want to go somewhere. You have a destination in mind. You are not lost. You have purpose. You say, I want to go there. Repeat it slowly. I want to go there. This sentence is about direction. It is about intention. It is about movement. Now imagine pointing to a place. Maybe it is a classroom, a store, or a new opportunity. You are no longer standing still. You are moving forward. Language allows you to express that movement. In the past, you may have felt limited, unable to explain what you needed. But now, with simple sentences like this, you are gaining control over your path. And as your mind listens in this quiet state, it is building the confidence to say these words when it truly matters. Lesson 19. Time is part of every conversation. It helps us explain what has happened, what is happening, and what will happen. Understanding time gives you structure and language. Now listen carefully. Today. Repeat it slowly. Today. Now continue. Tomorrow. Yesterday. Say them in your mind. Tomorrow. Yesterday. These words help you organize your experiences. Now build a sentence. I will go tomorrow. Repeat it. I will go tomorrow. This is future thinking. This is planning. This is progress. Imagine yourself making plans, speaking about what you will do next. That is a powerful step in learning. Because when you can talk about time, you can begin to tell your story more clearly. Lesson 20. Now your mind holds many small pieces of English, and something deeper is happening. These pieces are beginning to form a structure, not a perfect structure, but a real one. Let's bring them together gently. Hello? Excuse me. Can you help me? Where is this place? Thank you. I understand. I don't understand. These phrases are your tools. Imagine carrying them with you throughout your day, in small conversations, in quiet moments, in situations where you once felt unsure. Now, you are not empty-handed. You have language, and language gives you the ability to participate, to ask, to respond, to exist more fully in the world around you. As you rest tonight, your brain is strengthening these tools, making them easier to access, easier to use. Lesson 21. Now imagine a moment of realization. You are listening to someone speak, and suddenly, something becomes clear. You didn't expect it. You didn't force it. It just happened. You say, "Oh, I see." Repeat it slowly. "Oh, I see." This phrase represents understanding. It is a quiet moment where confusion turns into clarity. These moments may feel small, but they are powerful. They show that your brain is learning, even when you are not actively trying. And tonight, as you listen, your mind is preparing for more of these moments. Moments where things begin to make sense. Lesson 22. Not every moment will be clear, and that is completely normal. Imagine someone asks you something, and you feel unsure. You don't fully understand the question. Instead of feeling pressure, you respond honestly. "I'm not sure." Repeat it gently. "I'm not sure." This sentence is important because it removes the need to pretend. It allows you to stay real. Learning is not about always knowing. It is about being open. And when you say, "I'm not sure," you are creating space to learn more. Lesson 23. Now let's build strength again. There are moments when you need to remind yourself that you are capable. You say, "I can do this." Repeat it slowly. "I can do this." Now expand it. "I can speak English." Feel the difference. This is not just language practice. This is identity. You are becoming someone who speaks, who tries, who continues, and that belief will carry you forward. Lesson 24. Now imagine helping someone else. You are no longer just the learner. You are also someone who can support others. You say, "Let me help you." Repeat it slowly. "Let me help you." This sentence represents growth. When you can help someone else, it means you understand something yourself. And that is how learning becomes stronger. Lesson 25. Now everything becomes calm again. Your breathing is steady. Your mind is quiet. But learning continues beneath the surface. Let's gently review what you have built so far. I am learning. I understand. Can you repeat that? I'm not sure. I can do this. Thank you. Please help me. These are not just phrases anymore. They are becoming part of your inner voice. And as you move deeper into rest, your brain continues to organize, connect, and strengthen everything you have heard. You are not just listening. You are becoming. Lesson 26. As the night deepens, something inside you is becoming more stable. The hesitation that once felt strong is slowly fading, replaced by a quiet sense of readiness. This change is not loud. It does not happen all at once, but it is real. Imagine yourself standing outside a place you once felt nervous to enter. Maybe it is a classroom, a workplace, or a simple store. In the past, you may have paused, unsure if you could communicate. But now, something is different. You take a slow breath and say, "I am ready." Repeat it in your mind. I am ready. This sentence is not about perfection. It is about willingness. It means you are no longer waiting to feel completely prepared. You are choosing to begin, even with uncertainty. As you stand there, you realize something important. You don't need to know everything. You only need enough to take the next step. And tonight, as your mind continues to absorb these words, that readiness becomes stronger, more natural, more permanent. Lesson 27. Now imagine yourself inside a small store again. The environment feels familiar, but your experience inside it has changed. You are not just observing anymore. You are participating. You pick up an item and walk toward the counter. There is a moment where you could stay silent, but you don't. You ask, "How much is this?" Repeat it slowly. How much is this? This sentence represents independence. It allows you to interact, to ask, to understand. The person responds. Maybe you understand every word. Maybe you only understand part of it. But something important has already happened. You spoke. And that action matters more than perfection. Each time you ask a question like this, you are building confidence. You are teaching your mind that communication is possible. And over time, these small moments become natural, effortless parts of your daily life. Lesson 28. Learning always includes moments of difficulty. There will be times when your words are not clear, when your sentences feel incomplete, when others don't understand you right away. Imagine yourself in that moment. You say something, and the other person looks confused. There is a pause. In the past, that pause may have felt uncomfortable. It may have made you want to stop speaking. But now, you respond differently. You say, "Sorry, let me try again." Repeat it slowly. "Sorry, let me try again." This sentence is powerful because it keeps the conversation alive. It allows you to continue instead of stopping. Mistakes are not signs of failure. They are signs of effort. And every time you try again, you improve a little more. As your mind listens tonight, it is learning that mistakes are not something to fear. They are something to move through. Lesson 29. Now imagine a moment where you truly need assistance. You are not just practicing. You are depending on communication. Maybe you're in a new place. Maybe you feel a little lost. Maybe everything around you feels unfamiliar. Instead of staying silent, you say, "I need help." Repeat it gently. I need help. There is honesty in this sentence. There is clarity. There is courage. Now expand it. I need help, please. Feel how the word please adds respect and softness. When you say this, you are opening a door. You are allowing someone to step in and guide you. And that is how connection begins. Language is not just about independence. It is also about knowing when to ask, when to reach out, when to trust. Lesson 30. Now imagine making a choice. Something simple but important. You are deciding between options, and you want to express your preference clearly. You say, "I want this." Repeat it slowly. I want this. Now imagine another option. I want that. These sentences may feel basic, but they represent something deeper. They give you control over your decisions. In the past, you may have accepted things without expressing your choice. But now, you have the words to speak. Language gives you a voice in everyday situations. And as you continue listening tonight, your mind is strengthening that voice, making it easier for you to express what you want, what you need, and what you choose. Lesson 31. Now imagine being in a shared space where politeness matters. You are surrounded by people, and you want to act respectfully while still expressing your needs. You say, "Can I sit here?" Repeat it slowly. Can I, sit here? This sentence shows awareness. It shows that you understand social interaction, not just language. Now try another. Can I go? These small questions are part of everyday communication. They help you move naturally through different situations. And when you use them, you feel more comfortable, more connected. Language is not just about speaking. It is about understanding how to interact with others in a respectful and confident way. Lesson 32. Something important is happening now. Your mind is no longer just repeating words. It is beginning to understand patterns. Imagine listening to someone explain something, and suddenly, it becomes clear. You say, "That makes sense." Repeat it slowly. That makes sense. This phrase represents a breakthrough, a moment where confusion turns into understanding. These moments may feel small, but they are powerful signs of progress. They show that your brain is connecting ideas, building meaning, and becoming more comfortable with the language. And tonight, more of these moments are quietly forming inside your mind. Lesson 33. Now imagine a calm, gentle interaction. Something small goes wrong, or someone apologizes to you. Instead of reacting strongly, you respond with understanding. That's okay. Repeat it softly. That's okay. This phrase creates ease. It removes tension. It shows emotional awareness. Language is not just about information. It is about how we respond to people, how we create comfort, how we build trust. And phrases like this help you do exactly that. Lesson 34. Now imagine needing more time. You are thinking, processing, trying to understand. Instead of feeling pressure, you express your need clearly. I need time. Repeat it slowly. I need time. Now expand it. I need more time. This sentence gives you space. It allows you to continue learning without stress. It reminds you that you don't need to rush. Learning is a process, and giving yourself time is part of that process. Lesson 35. Now imagine ending a conversation. You have spoken, you have connected, and now it is time to leave. You say, "See you later." Repeat it gently. See you later. This phrase is simple, but it completes an interaction in a natural way. It shows that the connection continues even after the conversation ends. And as your mind absorbs this tonight, you are learning not just how to start conversations, but how to move through them completely, from beginning to end. Lesson 36. As the night becomes quieter and your body reaches a deeper level of rest, something important begins to settle inside you. The words you have been hearing are no longer unfamiliar. They are starting to feel like something you recognize, something you almost remember. Imagine yourself in a moment where someone speaks to you, and instead of feeling completely lost, you understand a small part of it. Maybe just one sentence, maybe just a few words. And in that moment you say, "I remember." Repeat it slowly. I. Remember, this sentence represents something powerful. It means your mind is holding on to the language. It means the learning is staying with you. You may not notice every change immediately, but your brain is building memory quietly, step by step. And tonight, as you continue to rest, that memory is becoming stronger, more connected, more natural. Lesson 37. Now imagine a feeling of curiosity growing inside you. You are no longer just learning because you have to. You are learning because you want to understand more. You hear something new, and instead of feeling overwhelmed, you feel interested. You say, I want to know more. Repeat it slowly. I want to know more. This sentence shows a shift in mindset. You are no longer avoiding the language. You are moving toward it. Curiosity is one of the most powerful parts of learning. It keeps you engaged. It keeps you growing. And as your mind listens tonight, that curiosity is becoming part of your habit. Lesson 38. Now imagine a quiet moment of self-awareness. You pause and reflect on how you feel compared to before. Something is different. You say, I feel better. Repeat it gently. I feel better. This sentence is simple, but it carries emotional meaning. It shows progress, even if that progress feels small. Maybe you understand more. Maybe you feel less afraid. Maybe you are just more comfortable listening. All of these changes matter, and they are happening because you chose to continue. Lesson 39. Now imagine facing a challenge again. Something doesn't go perfectly. You don't understand everything. But instead of stopping, you respond differently. You say, I will try again. Repeat it slowly. I will try again. This sentence is strong. It is resilience. It is persistence. Learning a language is not about getting everything right the first time. It is about continuing, even when it feels difficult. And tonight, your mind is learning that continuing is more important than perfection. Lesson 40. Now everything slows down again. Your breathing is steady. Your body is calm. Your mind is quietly reviewing everything it has learned. Let's bring it together. I am ready. I need help. I understand. I will try again. I feel better. These are not just sentences anymore. They are part of your thinking, part of your internal voice. You are not the same learner you were at the beginning of this journey. Something inside you has changed, and that change is real. Lesson 41. Now imagine speaking without hesitation. Not perfectly, but naturally. You say, I can speak. Repeat it slowly. I can speak. This sentence represents confidence. Not loud confidence, but quiet certainty. You are no longer waiting for permission. You are no longer waiting to feel completely ready. You are speaking. And that is enough. Lesson 42. Now imagine someone listening to you and understanding what you say. There is no confusion, no silence, just connection. You say, they understand me. Repeat it gently. They understand me. This is one of the most rewarding moments in learning a language. It means your effort is working. It means your voice is reaching others. And that feeling will stay with you. Lesson 43. Now imagine your future. You are standing in a place where English is part of your daily life. You are speaking, listening, and understanding without fear. You look back at your journey, and you say, I did it. Repeat it slowly. I did it. This sentence represents your goal, your destination, and every small step you take brings you closer to it. Lesson 44. Now reflect on your progress. From silence to sound, from fear to effort. You say, I am improving. Repeat it gently. I am improving. This sentence reminds you that growth is happening. Even when it feels slow, even when it feels small, you are moving forward. Lesson 45. Now imagine encouraging someone else who feels the same way you once did. You say, "You can do it." Repeat it slowly. You can do it. Helping others strengthens your own belief. It reminds you how far you have come. Lesson 46. Now everything becomes peaceful again. Your mind is calm. Your body is still. You say, "I am calm." Repeat it softly. I am calm. Calm learning is powerful learning. It allows your brain to absorb without pressure. Lesson 47. Now imagine a new day beginning, a fresh start. You say, "Today is a new day." Repeat it slowly. Today is a new day. Every day gives you another chance to practice, to improve, to grow. Lesson 48. Now reflect on your effort, all the listening, all the patience. You say, "I am proud of myself." Repeat it gently. I am proud of myself. This sentence matters because recognizing your effort builds confidence. Lesson 49. Now imagine your future again. Clearer, stronger, brighter. You say, "My future is better." Repeat it slowly. My future is better. Because you are building it, step by step, word by word. Lesson 50. Now everything comes together. All the words, all the emotions, all the quiet learning. You are no longer the same person who started this journey. Now say slowly in your mind, "I am learning English. I am improving every day. I am not afraid. I can do this." Let these sentences settle into your mind. Let them stay with you as you sleep. Because this is not just practice anymore. This is transformation. Tonight, you did something powerful. You did not rush. You did not force yourself. You simply stayed and listened. And in that quiet space, something began to grow. Confidence does not come from one big moment. It comes from small, consistent steps like this one. Tomorrow, you may notice something different. A word you recognize, a sentence you understand, a moment where you choose to speak. And that is how change begins. So come back again. Listen again. Trust yourself. Because one day, you will not just be learning English. You will be living it. And when that day comes, you will remember this night. The night you didn't give up. The night you kept listening. The night you began.